Apply sunscreen before or after moisturizer. Which goes on first, sunscreen or moisturizer? Let's finally figure it out. We all know by now that we need to protect ourselves from sun damage and maintain moisture in our skin to look good and stay healthy. And the duo for the job is sunscreen and moisturizer. Let's have a refresher to emphasize the importance of these products in your routine. This is where all good skincare journeys start. Why are sunscreen and moisturizer important? Sunscreen protects from harmful UV rays that can irritate the skin, leading to sunburn, skin aging, and further damage. That can lead to skin cancer. To avoid unnecessary damage to our hard-at-work skin barrier, rely on sunscreen for an added shield that will help keep you damage-free. And no, you can't skip it if it's cloudy or cold. Sunscreen is vital to keep wrinkles, fine lines, and age spots at bay every day, no matter the weather. A moisturizer keeps your skin nourished and hydrated throughout the day. It replenishes your natural moisture barrier to keep your skin from dryness, flakiness, and roughness by creating a protective layer that shields you from environmental stressors such as harsh weather and pollution. In short, if you want your skin to stay soft and supple, a moisturizer will be your best friend. And most importantly, you can't have one without the other, as they give you two different protection your skin needs. Should I apply sunscreen before or after moisturizer? Now that we have covered the basics, let's get back to the issue at hand. There needs to be more clarity about how to apply sunscreen and moisturizer. Well, it depends on a few factors. If you are using a chemical sunscreen, use it first, before applying moisturizer. But if you are using a physical sunscreen, use it after moisturizer. Chemical sunscreen works by absorbing and neutralizing the sun's UV rays. These UV rays are converted into low-level heat and released from the body. Mineral or physical sunscreen sits on top of the skin, creating a physical barrier that reflects and scatters UV rays away from the skin. Chemical sunscreen pros and cons. Pros: chemical sunscreens are usually transparent, lightweight, and easy to blend. It does not leave a white film on the skin. Cons: chemical sunscreens can cause allergic reactions in sensitive skin and needs time to absorb before going out into the sun, about 15 to 30 minutes. Mineral sunscreen pros and cons. Pros: physical sunscreens are generally well tolerated by most skin types, including sensitive skin. It contains mineral ingredients like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which the FDA categorizes as safe. And there's no wait time. Cons: it can leave a white cast on the skin, which can be avoided by using tinted sunscreen. It's prone to washing off when exposed to water or sweat, and it has a heavier and thicker texture. There is still extensive debate and research about these two types of sunscreen, but the verdict by experts and dermatologists is that it's better than nothing. Both are safe to use, especially if well formulated, and like all other skincare products, it still depends on your unique skin type and needs. But there is no denying the potential risk from UV exposure and prolonged sun damage, so either can be used for sun protection. How long to wait before moisturizer? Some say 15 to 20 minutes, but that is typically how long you should wait after putting on sunscreen before going out. Our best suggestion is to wait a minute for your moisturizer or sunscreen, depending on which type of sunscreen you are using, to absorb and dry into the skin before layering on the other. The right way to apply sunscreen and moisturizer. 1. Make sure you are applying on a well-cleansed face. We recommend the Black Truffle Vitamin C Cleanser for a gentle cleanse with the power of vitamin C and truffles. 2. Next, you can choose a toner like our White Truffle Toner to prime the skin for more nourishment. 3. Apply your moisturizer evenly, allowing it to absorb for a few minutes. The White Truffle Day Moisturizer boasts intense hydration that gives you a rosy glow. 4. After the wait, apply a generous amount of mineral sunscreen with at least SPF 30+ to ensure protection. We suggest the Brightening Cream SPF 30 for moisturized and protected skin. Note, just a reminder, if you opt for a chemical sunscreen, it goes on first, before your moisturizer. Additional skincare tips. Consider using separate products for sunscreen and moisturizer. While some moisturizers offer SPF, note that sunscreens are still the best option for a dedicated sun protection product. Besides choosing a sunscreen with SPF 30+, look for one that offers broad spectrum protection that shields against UVA and UVB rays. When choosing your moisturizer, make sure that it is suitable for your skin type and needs. For oily skin, use a lightweight and oil-free formula. For dry skin, choose a heavier and more hydrating moisturizer. Frequently asked questions. Question: how often should I reapply sunscreen? Answer: the rule of thumb is to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours to maintain protection. But if you are active, like swimming or sweating, reapply more often for continuous protection throughout the day. Question: how much sunscreen should I apply? Answer: if measuring in tablespoons, dollops, and shot glasses is confusing, there is a dosage guide available. According to a dosage guide we found, you can use the 2-finger rule for sections of your body that will likely be exposed to sun. Simply squeeze sunscreen along the length of 2 fingers from the crease of your palm to the tip of your index and middle fingers, and use that to measure how much to put on your face and neck, arms, and legs. Question: can I mix sunscreen and moisturizer together? Answer: it sounds inviting, like hitting 2 skincare steps with 1 concoction. But no, combining the two may alter or dilute the efficacy of your sunscreen rather than be as effective as they are when used separately. Question: can I apply sunscreen with moisturizer at night? Answer: it is not necessarily advisable to do so. Some experts even say that using SPF at night may clog your pores. Applying a dedicated nighttime moisturizer is the way to go, as it helps restore lost moisture during the night. Conclusion: apply sunscreen before or after moisturizer. Having sunscreen and moisturizer in your routine is an important step towards your dream skin. With these steps and recommendations, your skin will always have the necessary protection, hydration, and nourishment to achieve your best and healthiest self. Glowing skin takes work, but it's all worth it at the end of the day. A few extra steps, a little more care and attention will result in a more radiant complexion.